And I did see that she was waiting. Oh, I guess she's not in yet.
Okay.
I didn't see Susan. Susan joined and then I don't see her though. All right.
Lisa.
There she is.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I got your email. Thank you
Yeah,
for all you've done. I appreciate it. I'm a horrible writer, so I'm working on it, but thank you.
you bet. Well, I realize that Mark is ramping up at the group that he is with. I don't want him to feel like he's needs to make a choice or needs to continue. And after having had a group where the group was together for about 2 years, but I couldn't share with them, when AI came in and he was doing, I couldn't share that, and it was like, what? Why? And I thought, okay, you guys just continue. And yeah, it was just best to do that.
Yeah.
Good morning, Susan.
Mhm. Good morning, Susan.
Hey, Mark.
Hey,
Good
Good
morning.
morning, everybody.
good morning. Did you see my note? Did everybody see my note?
No, I did not see your note. I was
I
just looking.
saw and responded to your note. I need
All
to
right.
jump off at 8 o'clock. I have a water main leak right outside my front door, so
OMG.
Oh,
I
wow.
need to deal
Well,
with the township,
yeah.
but I wanted to jump on and be able to
Yeah.
communicate until 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do that yet because
That's okay.
my
I get up
computer
early. I see it.
my computer hasn't even started. You're you're on my laptop.
That's okay.
God for my laptop. comes in handy considering I wasn't even going to buy it. So the food for thought was that having had created another BMC group and leaving that one because of the fact that I was going to each session of BMC, and I'm sure this one, even though Darren has his core um, topics that he does, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. He's going to build in AI with it. He's going to do all of that. And Mark will come back and he'll go, well, I'm going to talk about this, but that was BMC. And I held back. I held back in our group, and nobody knew that I held back because I just, they weren't progressing with me. So I'm okay for us just to be accountable on the Hardy Club. We can touch base, like Erin said this morning that she still wants to do the interview with Missy. Well, yeah, don't stop what you're doing. So, that's my spiel. And if you all want to chime in, so,
Right.
just, okay.
I mean, I commented in the email, but like I said, obviously I'm okay with, discontinuing as is, but certainly not upset in any way, shape, or form of what we've done over the last couple months, because I think it's been beneficial, for me, for sure, to be able to have, valuable feedback from each and every one of you guys. You have all, participated and provided valuable feedback, I think, to everyone, not just myself, selfishly in that regard. And I hope that I've provided you guys a positive influence and feedback
Yes.
on my end too. And like I said, I would certainly welcome any communication or reach out in any way, shape, or form, within the Hardy Club. Always here to continue to help any way I can. You guys are all wonderful human beings.
Yes. And the thing is that we do have that. And if for any reason, like guys were so helpful in getting the Perk Points hub set up. I mean, I will lean on you guys as we're moving forward to let you, not lean on, but to keep you apprised of what has happened. Because the cool thing was we did meet with one of our soft open clients, and she said, well, how many hours is each one of these going to represent? You know, like how much time are you giving with each one? And then I thought to myself, one of them is the comparison, us doing the comparison of them to their competition. Okay. And finding who their competition is. Well, that takes time. And that's why it is the 500 points. And she didn't ask the question, but it's been in the back of my mind. What if they want to take advantage of one of these? And we've done these, of one of these, and they want to buy it instead. You know, what does that value look like? So I have put that in there too. So, you know, it's not, I put it in a light gray in the lower right corner. It's just an afterthought, you know, for them. So yeah, so we got some good feedback from Ed and Denise with Carl Environmental. So yeah, so I appreciate your help on all of that and look forward to it. Yeah, we want to see the book when Kimberly gets her book done.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
everybody needs to chime in here. Let's go.
Mhm.
Don't stay
Please.
silent.
Please.
Yeah, so I missed the beginning though. So what did I miss? What was Mark saying?
I sent out an email that this group is going to discontinue, but that
Okay.
we're going to, in the Hardy Club, you know, take advantage of the fact that we have had this relationship. And
Okay.
part of it is because of having formed a previous BMC, that was 2 years, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
we
2
were-
years.
Yeah. And so some people didn't continue to go to BMC. You know,
Right.
they stopped. So everything that I had learned, I held back on. I held back on sharing because the group wasn't there. You know, they didn't go along. So yeah. So
Okay.
I thought makes sense. Makes sense that this is kind of a part-time.
And next, you know, with this new BMC coming up very shortly, I'm not
Yeah,
doing this one in October. I'm going back again in spring.
that's the same
It,
with me.
it's going to be a different level. And,
Yeah,
you know, and I don't want to have a lot of that new information. I'm working on it, doing it in the Hardy Club all the time, but I don't need that intensity right now. And
right.
I've got my stacks that I'm working on already that, you know, I'm working my way through it. I may
Yeah,
not hear that I am, but I am working my way through my stack and making progress on it. But I
yeah,
decided that as much as I love Darren's classes and would love to go again this fall, it would just be too much. And
right.
I think the group as a accountability group, if we're not all on the same page, if we all have different needs,
Right.
then we need to move in a different direction.
Right.
And
Well, I feel as though for Mark, he is going to be presented even more. My gut feeling is with AI
oh,
that,
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
mean, one of the things that I'm researching and really making changes on our blogs is AEO is here now.
Mhm.
And I found out over the weekend that we showed up on Perplexity.
Oh, wow.
So by doing this blog before, you know, so yeah. So AI is going to change so much.
Yeah.
Not
and
not
rapidly.
so much in a way of there's always going to be the the different ways in which to, like, you know, the Aikido. I used that on one of our clients
Mhm.
when, you know, and it worked. The feel, felt, found worked. And it's like, not to forget any of what he offers,
Right.
and keep it going. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Coach Mark is off to take care of the main
It's,
break.
it's water main. Yeah, I've been doing feel, felt, found for
I-
20 years.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So Lisa or Kimberly or Aaron.
Yeah, again, I just wanted to thank you. I
Yeah.
am one of the, I am attending BMC as well
Mhm.
with Mark. So I definitely will be looking for some people. But
Yeah.
please know that, when I get stuck, you're my people. So
Mhm.
thank you again for all of your help, especially, the project that I did. Your feedback was huge.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
fantastic people. Thank you.
Yep. That's great.
And Kimberly, really, the book, it is something that I wanted to do since my first BMC, and you've really lit that fire under me to try to get it done. So all these little notes that you have said, I've written them down. I just need to put it in the calendar and make it happen. So
Yeah.
I will probably be reaching out to you.
Yeah, definitely.
If that's okay, because I
Mhm.
the first step, is for me the hardest, because I'm a dog trainer, right? Imposter
Mhm.
syndrome for all of us is huge, but
Mhm.
it's just, for me, it's even more because I don't train the way other people train. So it's
Mhm.
it's really hard for me. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
no.
that becomes a situation where the it's difficult for that uniqueness that you do with the training. Everybody thinks it's done this way because all the videos are out there showing dogs flung around to correct them, and magically in a matter of 3 minutes this dog is walking beside a person. No, you know. Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of like that's where video for you becomes very powerful.
yeah, and I mean, there are dog trainers in the group who train differently than I do. So I'm also very cautious about what I say, because I
Right.
don't want to upset anybody. Like, there is no, for me, there is a way, right? It may not be the way, but there's always a way. So I do it my way, they do it their way. That's fine. They do them, I do me. But
Right.
it always makes it hard as I want to say stuff to not single out anybody who may use adversities,
Right.
because that's what they know, right? And they're successful that way. That's them.
Hmm.
But again, Kimberly, getting back to the book, it's going to be about the dog I lost, much like a similar journey that you have. So yeah, if you would take some time with me after this BMC, I will definitely be reaching out for help.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been very interesting. The imposter syndrome is real, where you just feel like you're not, allowed to write a book. So it's hard getting everything together, but I can definitely take you through what this company I'm working with, it has done. Definitely it's a learning experience.
Mhm.
But I'm just gonna take it one day at a time. There's no rush in getting it done. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. And I'll be reaching out because I need a launch team. I need people to read it and write reviews and all that
There
good
you
stuff.
go.
So yeah.
There you go. Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. Not a problem there. So, all right. Any thoughts, Aaron?
Hmm?
Any thoughts? Any thoughts?
Me? Oh, sorry. I just like was thinking of something. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Well, I was just getting comfortable, starting to get comfortable, but I'm still gonna do it, like you said. Like I'm
Yep.
still gonna reach out to people. I mean,
Yep.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna
Yep.
stop.
And perk points is you know, she's all over the place on the who do you reach out to. So the minute they call our office, Erin is on the phone. So yeah, does a great job, you know. So I think
Oh,
she's
thank
hard on
you.
herself, but I appreciate she wants to do these interviews, and it's kind of cool when you really think about it. And let me say this, that the interviewing of people is what has made Darren Hardy very successful. That simple interviewing and then taking it from there and applying what he already knew as his own self-made millionaire uh, when he was what, 20? You know,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and then interviewing for Success Magazine just helped him ramp up and find the right uh what makes up
Yeah.
successful people.
So,
Yeah.
Erin, I would highly, highly recommend you read the book of the month in the Hardy Club and attend that on November 5th. I mean, it is such an incredible book. It is, you know, it takes time to get through it. It's a very big book, but it is incredible. And then the people who join the monthly book club are just so inspiring. I would highly recommend, now that we've got a little less on our plate, but just starting there, meeting those people, it's just incredible.
I will definitely do that. I
Yeah,
just
take advantage of all the
recently
tools.
started a second job, and I'll be able to do that there because what I do. So I'll be able to read a lot. That'll be really good. So thank you for the.
Yeah, I mean, anyone else, but I know people are going to BMC and that's tough, but it's the Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really. And the group
Yeah.
discussion at the end of that is just fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. But I want to read
Yeah.
your book, Kimberly, for sure,
Mm-hmm.
when you're done.
I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm probably like 25 to 30% there so far. So,
Yeah.
you know, memories keep popping back in, and I'm like, oh, gotta write about that. Ooh. So I'm just trying to figure out how to organize
There's
it.
probably, you're gonna think you're finished with the book, and you're never gonna be finished with the book because you're gonna have these. But that
Yeah.
becomes the sequel to it. And then
Yeah.
the movie, Kelly. Then the movie.
Yeah, my goal is definitely to have a podcast, like to do some podcasts, like jump on podcasts and maybe do a TED Talk.
Yeah,
That's kind of the goal.
that's cool.
Movie, I don't
There
think
you
so.
go.
I don't think so.
I just watched a TED Talk that a 6-year-old did.
No, I saw that one.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah,
Did you
amazing.
just say a 6-year-old did a TED Talk?
Yep. 6-year-old did a TED Talk on how
Wow.
to play peekaboo with your kids and the importance of peekaboo. Well, that's how it started, but then it talks about the fact that
All
children,
the
they
developmental stuff.
develop so
Mhm.
quickly and their brain develops so quickly, and the importance of not
Interaction.
being in front of your cell phone all the time with your kids.
Yeah.
So, like my niece, my brother has 2 daughters. I gotta tell you about this. My niece had twins. One of the 2 had twins. What, 2 years ago, Vicky? Right, 2 years ago. And then she had another girl. And well, then it's probably 3 more. Her sister, about 4 months ago, announced she's having twins.
Oh my goodness.
So they are instantly 4 grandchildren coming from my brother. Well, 5, because
You have the one extra.
Alyssa has, yeah. Yeah. So
That's so
just,
cool.
there's something in the water. There are a lot in this area. We have a lot of twins. It is crazy, this generation that's coming up with twins.
We still, even though this group is dissolving, we should try to meet once all together. I
Yeah.
know we had always talked about that, so we should try and
Yeah.
figure that out, even if it's in the spring or something, like after the winter time, or if we want to meet during the winter after BMC, but we should try to all get together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. That was the idea behind the group.
It was.
For sure.
I seem to remember you mentioning Hershey Park.
Yes. We can go to Hershey Park, or even I love going to the chocolate factory. I don't know if they do that anymore.
Mm.
They don't. Vicky told me. My daughter's in the office here. Yeah, yeah. To go through it. So, and then end up being able to buy as much chocolate as you want at the end. Oh, and by the way,
Oh,
Mark,
good
chocolate
Lord.
is healthy.
I have a chocolate
Chocolate-
problem.
Chocolate is healthy.
Moderation. All moderation.
All in moderation. So I have a chocolate here. That's for focus.
She keeps
Do it
bringing chocolate in it.
Can you see? Oh, this side.
Stop it.
Well, focus bites. Earth Echo Foods. Well, there's one for relax and one for sleep.
Focus is a good one.
That's right. So I want to, like I said, I want to thank all of you for the opportunity to get to know you even more, and to bounce ideas off of you guys and stay accountable. You know, if anything, for me, that weekly check-in was, oh God, I didn't do something. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no, it's always good. The
I need to-
accountability. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It's been
Yeah,
great, and
absolutely.
best of luck to those going to
We'll stay in
BMC.
touch.
Yeah.
All right, and stay in
Yeah.
touch in the Hearty Club.
Thanks,
Yeah, will do.
everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good week, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.